In today's video, we're breaking down the most important U.S. visa changes announced in 2025 and what's coming in 2026 under President Trump's administration. I'll be referencing official sources and recent news reports so you know this isn't speculation. For example, Reuters reported just last week that the administration is moving to tighten visa durations for foreign students, exchange visitors, and media professionals. The Associated Press confirmed that the government is currently reviewing over 55 million existing visa holders. And the Washington Post recently covered a new rule requiring visitors from Malawi and Zambia to pay a refundable bond of up to $15,000. So if you're a student, worker, or traveler planning to go to the U.S., this video will give you the clearest breakdown of what's changing, what's already in effect, and what's still just proposed. Here's the quick summary before we dive deep. Student and exchange visas are moving from open-ended stays to fixed durations. A nationwide review is targeting millions of visa holders. Certain visitors now face $5,000 to $15,000 refundable deposits. The H-1B system is shifting toward a wage-based selection instead of a lottery. A gold card is being proposed for wealthy investors. Humanitarian programs and refugee admissions are suspended or terminated. Expanded travel bans are already in effect. One of the biggest proposed shifts is with student visas, exchange visitors, and media visas. For decades, these visas allowed you to stay as long as your program lasted, what's called duration of status. But now, the Trump administration wants to move to fixed terms. That means students and exchange visitors may only get up to 4 years initially, media professionals just 240 days, and journalists from China only 90 days at a time. This isn't final yet, but if implemented, it will mean more frequent renewals and tighter monitoring. The next big move is already happening. The administration is conducting a sweeping review of all 55 million foreign visa holders in the U.S. The Associated Press reports that over 6,000 student visas have already been revoked, with some tied to terrorism-related concerns. This includes stricter social media checks, device inspections, and more rigorous interviews at ports of entry. Even if you already have a visa, you may still face additional scrutiny. Now, here's a controversial change. Travelers from Malawi and Zambia under the B1 and B2 visitor categories must now pay a refundable bond between $5,000, $15,000 before entering the U.S. According to the Washington Post, this is part of a 12-month pilot program aimed at preventing overstays. If visitors follow all visa rules, the bond is refunded when they leave. But critics argue this rule effectively blocks many ordinary travelers who simply can't afford that cost. For skilled workers, the administration is preparing a major overhaul of the H-1B visa system. Instead of the traditional lottery, USCIS has sent a rule to the White House Office of Management and Budget that would create a wage-based selection system. That means higher-paying employers get priority, making it harder for smaller companies or entry-level applicants. On top of that, there's talk of a gold card visa, where wealthy investors who put millions into the U.S. economy could get residency rights. While it's still just a proposal, it shows a clear shift toward a more merit and money-based immigration model. Another huge change is humanitarian programs. Earlier this year, the administration terminated parole programs that had allowed hundreds of thousands of Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans to live and work in the U.S. And for refugees, the resettlement program remains suspended. A Ninth Circuit hearing is coming up in September, but for now, refugee admissions are effectively on hold. Finally, as of June 2025, a new travel ban is already in effect, restricting entry from 12 countries with partial limits on several others. Exemptions exist for green card holders in certain humanitarian cases, but for many travelers, this has shut down visa options completely. So, to sum it up, if you're a student, expect shorter visas. If you're a worker, prepare for wage-based selection. If you're from Malawi or Zambia, budget for a bond. And if you're relying on humanitarian or refugee programs, know that they've been suspended. All of this shows a clear pattern. The Trump administration is tightening immigration in almost every category. If you found this breakdown useful, Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss important updates on U.S. visa policies. And in the comments, let me know which visa category affects you most. I'll make a dedicated video with detailed guidance.